What's up YouTube? So today I am also filming a video of what I eat in the day. If you're a fitness guy, gal, whatever, and you want to know what I eat, how I'm getting stronger but kind of leaner, go ahead and watch that video. But today I'm going to also fit the bumper on my 240. So we went to Walmart and got this rotary tool. I already have a Dremel, but it's in Oregon, and I didn't want to go grab it or have my mom ship it up here. For 20 bucks, I could get this guy. Came with a bunch of different attachments, so it should do the job just fine. So that being said, I'm gonna move the car back and get going on it. All right, so the car's jacked up. This bumper is not perfect by any means, but it's a bumper. So right there is trash. And right there is a bunch of scuff marks. So somebody obviously didn't take care of this. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just need it on there because I don't want the attention from cops. So on the crash support, I do have the retainer. Goes across and holds the bumper up, and as well as a center guard. So hopefully I can get that fitted up. If not, this may need to just get zip tied, but we will see. And to the previous owner of this, I know you're a cool guy. I don't really know why you thought it was a good idea to snip these off, but, well, I don't even know if the previous owner did it, but the guy who I got it from, cool guy, but this, not so cool. So why would you cut it? So after looking at this bumper retainer, it does bolt to the crash beam instead of the core support. On my last 240, I didn't have a bumper retainer, but I don't know if I'm gonna cut the crash support right here. Just leave the corners right there on both sides, because that's the only spot that it bolts to, not the center. I would have to cut this off, but it would allow me to hopefully run this piece right there. What I'm gonna do at first is cut this off, fit the crash support in there with the retainer on. I doubt that I'm gonna be able to fit it, but you know, who knows. So I'm gonna put this thing to the test right away. I'm gonna try to cut this little angled piece off instead of using my angle grinder. So this does have some cut off wheels. I'm gonna plug it in, try to cut that. If I have to, I'll go get my angle grinder, but I'm just gonna put this to the test. So, not a good sign already, but I just snapped one. I don't even know how, but let's try that again. I don't know if that was too much pressure or what, but it just snapped, so that's cool. I guess let's try it again, and if not, then I will have to get my angle grinder. It's probably just because it's metal, honestly. Plastic should do just fine on an actual bumper. Alright, so another one broke, and I didn't get very far. I would probably have to use like 4 more bits just to get through it on both sides. So what I'm gonna do is just grab my angle grinder, cut those off, and then maybe come back over with a grinding disc and just get them smooth. Alright, so we lobbed it off. I'll come back and clean those up if I really care, but got it off with the angle grinder. This thing did not have the balls to cut it, but that's all right. So let's try to fit it up there and see if it works. All right, so what I'm gonna end up doing is chopping it right here, because like right here is where it hits the intercooler. So what I'm gonna do is chop it right there, chop it on that side, and then just basically have these ends on the corners, and that's it. And the reason why I'm doing that is so I can have the bumper retainer on there. I really don't want bumper sag, and I do want to run a grill if I can. So here's the trying. All right, so I got the back side of this chopped off. It probably would have been easier to just cut it off the whole way because of these support pieces right there. But yeah, that was a butthead to get out. I'll clean this up with the grinding wheel here in a second. Just letting my grinder cool off. Hopefully this like 12 inches of steel isn't too much to block the intercooler, but I mean, I guess we'll see. Let's fit it up now. All right, so it kind of looks goofy, but it will allow me to run the bumper with the support. It does hit right here. So I'm gonna have to modify this just a little bit on each side, but those holes back there, here, and then there's another hole right here that it lines up with. But once I chop this right here, it should be able to fit no problem. All right, so next step is to fit this bumper support beam on top of the crash bar. This is gonna be a very tight fit because it is just resting on there now, and it is hitting the intercooler right there. I'm gonna try to trim that up. We'll see how well that works, but it looks like it might not even work. So I guess let's give it a shot. All right, so I got the bumper retainer on there. I hacked it up quite a bit. Probably didn't need to go as hard as I did. I took the headlights off because it was just easier to put on and take off. But it does not hit right there. It does not hit right there. Right there it clears. Right there it clears. And it's looking good everywhere else. So next step is to try to fit the bumper. All right, so immediately I hit the coupler back there. There's like a tab back there. I don't know why it's even on there. And then up there you hit as well. So I'm going to end up trimming that over here and seeing where we can go from there. All right, so it is on, well, on. It's not fully bolted in. I've got 1 and 2 screws in there. This, I'm just gonna zip tie this because that's gonna be a lot of work to get to those every time I need to take them off. I did trim up down there by the intercooler piping, and it looks pretty okay. I might, that little bump is bothering me, but doesn't really hit anywhere else. And I think it's good to just zip tie up. All right, so this is kind of a big step here. So I got the bumper on, there's a zip tie in there. There's a zip tie on that side. 2 fasteners right there. 1 fastener right here, 1 fastener right here. The headlights are bolted in, fully tightened down, and I haven't even closed the hood yet. Let's see how it fits. I have no idea what was making contact, but it could be the corners right there and there. Never had a car with a full front end. I've had bumpers on, corners on, I've missed corners, but I've never had a grill on there. So, not bad. Maybe I'll pull it out and get a better lighting. All right, so it is outside on the ground with the bumper on, and not gonna lie, I'm okay with it. Looks like a fancy Camry now, but you know, Zenka gang. But at least it looks complete, so I can drive more legally now. Really need to dust her off, but it looks okay. All right, so you guys just seen me put together my 240, finally put my bumper on. I've never actually had a grill on one of my 240s before, so it's kind of a step above what I had before. Looks a lot more complete, looks like a very ugly Camry, but you know, that's fine. Until I get aggressive aero, this is gonna have to do. I really wanted to get this complete because I have a drive to breakfast with a bunch of car guys tomorrow, and we're all bringing our drift cars. If you're looking for more car content, I will be posting more about that probably Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday, but yeah, we're gonna close it out here. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch for the other videos. Say bye, baby. Say bye. Say bye.